Someone's got to name all these horses. Someone's got to do the hard work. And everybody right now, we've got the sole proprietor of Ultra Cool Horse Names LLC in the house, Ryan Castle.
Thank you. Ultra Cool Horse Names LLC, Castle Ranches. My name is Ryan Castle, and I name horses. We had a video that a shocking amount of people bought horse names from, and it's just been an upward trajectory from there. So I want to tell you about the origins of this company because it was not an easy thing to do. How many people have done hard things in their lives? Yeah? Yeah! Okay. This guy has not done one hard thing in his life, and I respect, he's looking back like he didn't just not raise his hand, but that's okay, that's okay. Well, I'll show you what hard work is. So it started earlier this year. I graduated college during the pandemic, okay? And like many people, I didn't really know like what direction I was going in. And I saw like people who were their own bosses, you know? And people who, I don't know, they seemed a little bit freer, right? So I was talking to some friends and I was like, I'm gonna start my own business. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna start my own business. And so I don't know if you guys have ever applied for a loan. Super easy. I got $10,000. I got $10,000 first try, and I'm gonna be honest, $10,000 is a lot of money to me. I felt so rich. I mean, but I wanted to feel like Oklahoma rich, so I bought 3 horses instinctively. You know, it was an instinct. So I named them Franky, Stanky, and Bug. Those are my triplets. I love them to death. I love them to death. They were bought wild, though. I'll let you guys know. They are like purely wild. I'm convinced they had never seen a human in their entire lives until the person that I bought them from showed up. I was thinking like, okay, maybe, yeah, the business is like I have them in the movies, like, you know, like Hollywood is coming to Tulsa, guys, so, you know, maybe we could have some of them in the movies, or transportation. I mean, how green is a horse, you know? And then, oh yeah, Kentucky Derby, ever heard of it? I mean, you can triple-ize your money instantly. Okay, the first barrier I ran into, though, was it's embarrassing that I didn't think of this before, but I don't exactly own land. So it was a little tough, and I live in a second-story apartment, so what I ended up doing was I got the triplets, I set up a quick post and a water trough, and put them outside my neighbor's window, and I thought it would be cool. I thought it would be cool, but Anthony is his name, was not cool with it. He was like, "Oh, you bought horses, it's so irresponsible." And I said, "I'm creating a business. I am a businessman, Anthony." Didn't really get through to him, but it didn't seem to be too big of a problem until, one fateful night. I hear the horses, and I had known them for a little bit there. I had tried to train them a little bit. Did not work out. Like I said, wild horses. I watched some YouTube videos, right? But YouTube can only get you so far. So I got woken up by, it was actually Bug that screamed for me. I recognized their whinnying, and I go downstairs, I'm still in my pajamas, and what do I see? No horses, but I see Anthony emptying Monster Energy Ultra Strawberry Dreams into the water trough. And, yeah, he's like, you go, what's coming to you? And I had the urge to smack the man. But I didn't. I didn't. They had run off. They had, drank it almost all the way to the bottom. I did put the disclaimer that no horses were harmed. I checked with an online vet, and we're totally good, so no permanent damage was done. But they had a rampage around town. They were going around Cherry Street, just kind of gnawing on anything that could get their jaws around, and I'm sure you've seen Baspa by now. This is a horse that I've come to know. I do not own it. Baspa is, it looks weird in the picture, but it's actually a 9-foot tall horse. It's a feral horse that has been rattling around in the Blue Dome for I don't know how many years. It's really dangerous. Its mane, that's a good picture. I remember seeing Baspa whenever its mane was so long that it was tripping over it, because you can see its stubby legs, and it just made it even angrier, and it wasn't good news. That experience got me fat stacks of fines from the city, about around $6,000 that I owe. I realized that I am not a horse trainer. I am not a responsible horse owner. But the one thing I did right was name them. So I was like, okay, we're gonna roll with that. Horses are unique in the sense that they are not born with names. Horses are not born with names. And a horse without a name, it can lead to a lack of identity. So I think it's a responsible thing to do to name a horse. That's why I offer my services. I do want to note though, because I see some eyebrows raising, you please do not try to horse name your own horse. Because if, for instance, if you're naming it Cotton Candy and it's actually like a Boomba, then it's going to have an identity crisis later on in its life. And we don't want that. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. Oh my God. The triplets got a hold of the PowerPoint. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember whenever I took this picture, I let them graze on the green patches of the highway. This was at going from I-69 onto the BA. They kind of just graze around there. But yeah, oh my God, they're gonna get some snackies tonight. That's so cute. Let's move on. Oh, so, big news. I made that video, right? Got lots of traction, and it's just been an uphill trajectory from there. Downhill or whatever direction is good. We are going to be sponsoring Kentucky Derby this next year. I will be naming all of the horses. The owners have to sign a contract and forfeit the names that they've already given. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I went there this last year, and I took this picture on the right. I got great seats. You could see the horses. You could smell everything. And there's a guy that bet his house on the race, and it was great seeing him in cold sweats. I also got a chance to name BoJack Horseman's newest kid, Colbolt Scott Horseman. They used my middle name. I was so honored by that. April 19th, 2023. I'll probably be at the first birthday party celebrating. Actually, the thing that I'm most excited about is something that I'm not I'm not legally allowed to like tell you about it yet. I signed an NDA, but I will be naming. Have you heard about the EV Mustang? Have you heard about that? Hey, Leilani.
I'm so sorry.
Have you heard about the EV Mustang? Like the electric Mustang? Well, Ford has reached out to me, and it's not official yet, but Ford has reached out to me, and I am renaming it the Ford Mugu. Move how you want, go where you want to go. Go where you want to go. Right? So if any of this didn't make sense, I couldn't imagine how it could not make sense. But if you have any questions, then I'll take them right now. And don't be shy. Yes?
What is Bub's favorite drug to take?
Drug? Are you saying that because of the eyes? Everyone's creeped out by Bug's eyes, including me. But, you know, ever since the whole Monster Ultra Dream incident, you know, they've been slamming back a bunch of caffeine, creatine for workouts. Any other questions? Yes?
So the Lone Ranger's horse's name is Silver. Do you
Yeah.
think you could give it a better name?
Yes. Yeah, the Lone Ranger, what is that, from like the 50s? Whenever silver was valuable. I would nickname Silver Cosmic Dust, because that is rare. Yes, any other questions? Yeah, we got a couple.
I didn't bring my horse today, but
Yeah.
if I described it, could you name it sight unseen?
Yeah, I actually could. I name horses based on their attributes. It's a lot of like attitude, you know? It is a lot of looks, but it's mostly attitude. So yes, I could do that. Talk to me out.
So, Gemini,
Gemini, okay.
really short,
Really short,
very ugly,
very ugly.
mean.
Meat?
Mean.
Mean.
And sort of like a vomit green color.
Vomit green.
And that's it.
That's
fine.
their coat?
Yes.
Is a vomit green?
But yeah, from all the vomit.
Okay. Okay, so it's a Gemini, very short and stubby, mean and green. Let's go with Scrobber. What? Scrobber. Scrobber is his name.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you name this horse? Speak.
Man, that is shout. Do not use lowercase letters whenever describing shout. That's great. Yeah, one of the smaller breeds. Did we have one back there? Yes, please project so I can hear.
Is it true that you actually did an apprenticeship with the person who named Seabiscuit?
I don't feel comfortable answering that. That's kind of a private life kind of thing. So all I will say is that we do share a house in Malibu. Yes?
On the Ford Mustang subject, are you currently in talks with Mustang Oklahoma?
Yeah. I am in talks with Mustang, Oklahoma to rename them, but it would not be Mugu, Oklahoma. It would be Bastion, Oklahoma. They're trying to like go with a whole kind of like regal, kind of like old England kind of feel. They're gonna like demolish the entire town and build it up to look like a Renaissance kind of vibe. So check it out in 20 years.
Do you actually like horses? Or is this just a front?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. God, oh my gosh. I forgive you for asking that. I forgive you. Yes, I like horses. I do have really bad allergies, though. You work that out. You work that out in your head. Yeah. Let's do like 2 more questions, and then yeah.
Mr. Castle Ranchman, if you were a horse, what would you name you?
Philosophy.
Wow. If I was a horse, what would I name me? It's probably too long to fit on a page. But ultra cool dominator of the realm of fiery presence of the Steel Kingdom. That would be my first name. No. One last question.
Yeah, I think most people would agree before your naming service is probably the greatest horse name on the small screen at least was Bonanza's Hoss's horse known as Chubb.
Chubb, that was me.
And
Oh, that's all you needed to hear? Yeah, if you guys have any questions about horses that have already been named and wondering whether that was me or not, yeah, ask me about that. Ask me about that, and the answer is probably yes, because I've had this talent for many years without creating a company around it, I'm just so happy that I can, see all of you supporting me in this venture, and we're going to the moon, baby. We're going to the moon. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to the horse show. Stick around, get a flyer, get a horse name from me. Consider buying one of them beauties. Check out Dante's Pizza and have a good night. Thank you. And
We're not done yet.
okay.
So, Ricardo and I, we're not lying, by the way. Brian doesn't know this is happening. Brian has been awarded the Excellence Award to Poop Castle for awesomely fantastic.
Best in show! 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 We're gonna do something that has never been done in the history ever, at all, ever. We're gonna do the first ever ceremonial naming of the horses, 2023.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. So, presenting to you, Dazzlin. Mr. Longchair and Woo Jay. Up here, Serpy. We got multiple here. Delch, Belch, Tinky, and Thunder. And then Roz, Derek, Shazwat, and Pelio. And then we got Dash, Sash, and Sentient. Up here is Checker Spot Sam Dance. And lastly, the dynamic duo Casman Croy.